Life, it's delicious. I heard this yesterday and I just loved it. Do you hear it? Life, it's delicious. It's like having a really good piece of chocolate, like melting into your mouth. And I decided to take this with me. It totally opened me to the experience, to the memory of the experience when life was so delicious for me, when I could just wake up in the morning and just truly enjoy being alive. No matter what was happening, if anything was happening or just small things of life, life was delicious. And I just realized life has not been so delicious for me for the last months. And it's like, how is this possible? Life cannot be like very delicious. It's like having this piece of chocolate and like you take it and you taste it and it's like, it's so good. And then the next moment you taste it again, it's like, oh, it's horrible. I don't like it. so there I was like realizing that life cannot be delicious as long as I go around like thinking about myself. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to live. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know. And living in this kind of thinking, it just creates for me a repetition of the same experience of confusion, of stuckness, and not moving forward with my life. So, you maybe heard this before, like if you want to change your reality, then change the way that you are thinking or the way that you are behaving. Because this is what is happening. If I am thinking in a certain way, that it's gonna give me a certain perspective and a certain life experience with certain emotions. When I'm thinking, I do not know where I want to live, then immediately what I feel in myself is confusion, and that is what I'm creating for myself. So, and automatically from that comes out of the behavior, because if I am confused and I do not really know what to do, then I am just stuck and just sitting there. It's like, yeah, maybe I should watch some Netflix, or eat a little bit something, or not doing anything. And in the same way, like changing my behavior and doing something new, then that it's gonna lead me to new thoughts. Because when I am doing something new that I am not really used to or in comfort with, then automatically like I am gonna create a new experience for myself, that it's gonna open me for the possibility of having new thoughts, new emotions, a new experience of life, and therefore a new reality. So changing my thoughts and my behavior, or my behavior, wherever I want to start, from the thoughts to the behavior, from the behavior to the thoughts, it's what it's needed to change my reality. And basically this is already happening, and this is also something that I want to bring up, because it is so easy to get stuck into these thoughts, like I still don't know and nothing happens and it did not happen, when actually a lot is happening. If you watch my videos, like a few days ago I was posting something about prayer, and from that day I really put some effort in to bring prayer in my everyday life on a much higher level than before. Not only praying in the morning, but just having it with me during the day. And this is a way of changing my thoughts, because it is a very big difference if I go around saying, I don't know where I want to live, I don't want to know what I want to do. Instead of that, just saying, Great Spirit, thank you. Thank you for helping me to find my next step. Thanking you for being next to me. Universe, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for sending me all these supportive people that give me new ideas and new perspectives. And this this is how my prayers started to look like. And also praying for the people that I was meeting, praying in the different situations. So, and I do need to apply a little bit of effort and to remind myself, instead of going into the old way of thinking, to bring this into my consciousness and to bring this into a habit. Because everything that we do, we learn it. If you remember when you started to write, when you went to school and you wrote the letter A, yeah, it went very slowly. It was like just forming that circle, and then it was the first, and there it was. And then you got to continue one A after the other. If you went in the same kind of school like me, then basically I got to write like pages of A until that A became automatically in my body, because now I am not thinking about how I'm writing that A, I am just doing it. So the same with everything else. If I want to change my way of looking my life situation, I need to apply a little bit of effort and to change that, to catch myself in that moment when I tend to go into the old and just change it towards the new. And of course, it's not easy at all times, because if we are busy with a lot of things, if we're socializing a lot, and we may go into the old pattern of thinking very, very fast. But the most important is to have the intention to just go for that change when we catch it. And this is what I've been doing. And does this change my reality? I can tell you that it already did. And this was the beauty of sitting with this life is delicious, to realize that my life is becoming delicious. Because in the last days, a lot of good things happened for me. The other day, I got a phone call from a friend that I know since a long time ago, and she was asking me if I would be interested to co-create a little community for people. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I do not know the other people. I don't know if this is going to happen. But just to be invited into this new opportunity, it's like, yes, thank you. You know, it's something new opening for me. And I am engaging with this. Tomorrow I'm going to connect with these people and just see what is happening. So another thing that happened, it was I changed my behavior, because here I am recording this video diary that I am putting out, not really knowing what for, not really having a clear intention, just being guided, share your journey. And by sharing this journey, what I do through this new behavior, I'm gaining more clarity for myself. It is, I'm getting back so much just by doing this and posting it out there. And of course, it is amazing when I get a little bit of feedback, but I do not really look for it so much. The simple fact that I'm doing this is giving me so much empowerment that I'm so grateful for. My thoughts are changing because of this. But also my reality is to tell you that in the last days I connected with quite a few of people that are writing to me. And one of them was telling me that she is in the same life situation like me, and we just exchanged few messages, and it was very clear. Let's talk, let's connect, and see what this leads us to. And this is the beauty of changing our thoughts, changing our behaviors. It opens us for a total new experience that leads us into a new reality. We are what we do repeatedly, and if we want to do something, to create something new, we need to repeat ourselves into doing these new things so that we can create that new reality. So this is where I am going, and what I take with me from today is just do it and just continue to do it. Life, it's becoming more and more delicious. And my question is, how much more delicious it can be this time? See you tomorrow.